Tonight on my channel, Planner Friends, we're doing a plan with me ×2, A5 and Classic Happy Planner. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm changing how I'm doing things. Not changing my planners, not buying anything new, but I am definitely switching up how I plan, and it's a great system, and I can't wait to share it with you. So please, stay tuned, Planner Friends. Hello Planner Friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Thank you for taking your time and spending it with me. Today we are doing a plan with me ×2 again, because I really want to get this new method going and to show you what we're doing and how we're doing it. As always, my goal is to inspire you in your own planning and creativity. I want to first get into my goal planner, which is a happy planner or classic dashboard planner. And I want to have some creative fun, and then we'll do my A5 from Filofax. If you're new, you're welcome to join my growing community. I'll be happy to have you here. If you're returning and you're a subscriber, let's have fun. Okay, so I have these stamps. I'll be honest with you, I love Stampin' Up. These I bought on Mercari. They're not my favorite. They're a little bit wonky, but you know what? Let's just have fun and let's play, and yeah, let's do some things here. I'm gonna just take a few of these out. See, they're all like stuck together. They weren't quite right when they came, but what are you gonna do, right? I don't mean to complain here. Let's take these out. I'll leave that. Well, I like that one too. All right, I'm taking them all out, and then we'll decide what we're doing here. So this new method of planning that I'm engaging in is all about, how do I explain it? I'm focusing first and foremost on larger goals. Okay, do I want to put this here? It's kind of large. I don't know. Maybe this one. I'm focusing on larger goals, and in doing so, it motivates me very differently every single day. I know that sounds strange. Bear with me. Now see, this is, again, I'm going to go get a tissue because otherwise this extra is going to come down on the paper. Okay, I wiped most of it off. Believe me, I'm not complaining. I feel like I got my money's worth out of these. They were really inexpensive. I picked them up on Mercari, so I'm not complaining here. I'm really not. Anyway, what I did this past week rather. Now I'm filming this, it's Friday, and I hadn't planned to film, but the weather's actually nice, so I'll post this, I guess, on Wednesday. What I plan to do this month is really just dive in and look at larger picture goals. And what do I mean by that? Well, the purpose behind what I'm doing, when that comes out, I feel like it makes more sense. All of it just makes more sense. You'll see what I mean. But I can tell you this. Now, partially, to be fair, it's because we had family visiting the previous week, and I really think that was good for all of us. It really cheered us up. It was meaningful. And so that certainly helped. But then I think what that did for me, and going forward here, oh, that's pretty. Are these bleeding? Look at this paper. I mean, I really pressed on that. So these are bright. They'll bleed a little, but this paper's, I have to say, the Happy Planner does a very good job here. Anyway, I feel like that's the word I'm looking for. We just go through the motions of getting our goals done. And sometimes we lose sight of the broader picture. And you know what? I'm guilty of that myself. And so what I've done recently is change up, do the big goals. Isn't this pretty? That is going to be so cute. I should maybe grab some washi too to add in here. I don't know if I need it. I have stickers. Anyway, so I want to share this with you and to inspire you. And yeah, so I'm using Mermaid Lagoon, Distress Oxide, and Mustard Seed. Normally I would take this out and put on my silicone mat, but I knew I wasn't going to actually be inking. I was just going to do this. Yeah, let's put this right here. So cute. Love it. It's a little bleed there. That's no big deal. In fact, you know what we can do with that? Grab this and just kind of whoop and cover it. Maybe I'll cover it with a washi sticker. All right, let me go deal with these stamps and wash my fingers off. Okay, so we mostly got it off, but yeah, I like that as the initial palette here. And I'm just gonna throw down some stickers. So let me explain better to you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and why, all right? Basically, you step back instead of creating planning as a series of lists and checklists, because I'm telling you, I've done that and that's how I was doing it. But what happens is that catches up to you and it becomes mundane, okay? It just does. I'm sorry, but it does. And at a point, we get burned out. And I'm convinced at that point, we decide, oh, this needs to be straighter. We decide, oh, this system isn't working for me. Oh, I need a new planner. Oh, maybe I need to, you know, change how I plan in terms of decoration or etc. And then to solve the problem, this is my opinion only, but to solve the problem, so to speak, we then go out and we buy new stuff. And it works for a while. And then a few months later, guess what happens? Same problem. And so I decided to step back. I watched so many videos on YouTube. I'm not just a creator, I'm a watcher. And some of them do it differently, but the basic idea is to define the broader goals every day as you're going about your life. I know it sounds strange, but trust me when I tell you, it really works. It really works. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I feel like it's this focus on tasks and lists and productivity and, oh, I need to be doing this. And yes, we all need to do stuff. We've been there. We know it. But you know what? We also have lives. And we lose sight of what we're doing or why we're doing something because we're so caught up in our lists. Does this make sense to you? Does this resonate with you? I'm hoping it does, because when I came up with that idea, I was like, wait a minute, that kind of makes sense to me. And it changed my entire mindset. I know this is going to sound strange, but I'm even sleeping better because I'm more rest assured in my days. I know it sounds strange, but it is true. I'm not lying to you. I just feel like it's giving me vibes that I don't know how to explain it, but I'm feeling so good about what I'm doing, my place, my space, and how I'm approaching my planning. So I still have tasks in here. Oops, this one I think I tried to use, and yeah, I'm going to clip it down a little bit. I don't know what I did. I think I tried to use it and then I put it back because I changed my mind. Anyway, the point being that changing how we plan is one way to avoid just switching planners and throwing money at a problem that you may be able to fix pretty easily, in my humble opinion. I would suggest try it. Try it with me, and let's see how we do now. I think we're good here. Let's see. I wouldn't mind putting in something else over here. So what I'm doing is not only am I focusing on my goals, I'm focusing on the things that I'm doing, but I'm also enjoying stepping back, saying I need to have some fun while I'm doing this stuff. And quite honestly, I feel like it's working. I don't know about you, but that's how I feel. Yeah, there we go. And one more. I want to put one more in. How about this green one with more fireworks since it's the 4th of July? Let's put it up here. Okay. All Alrighty, so what do I mean by this? Here, let me show you. As I said, this is Friday, and I wasn't going to film, but I have to. It's creative day anyway, so it's sunny. But what I did is I did chunk out my work hours, but I'm looking at the longer term of what I want to do. And let me explain that. Okay, I'm going to write a few things in, and yeah, hang on, friends. Okay, I realize I did most of this off camera, but once I got started rolling, I forgot to turn it on, to be honest with you. So let me explain the method and try it and see if it works. As I said, this is a goal planner. What it is for my YouTube community, my channel, and also for writing. I'm writing. I stepped back last month, and then I had something accepted for publication I had submitted previously, and I was like, okay, that was a valuable lesson. And that's partially why I changed everything. So my main goal is, as I plan the steps out, be sure to focus on the goals versus tasks. And I think we do that. We lose sight. I know I do, and I'm guilty of it throughout my life. No more. Monday, I'm working 9 to 10:30. It's what I'm calling YouTube Monday. And instead of writing the series of tasks, I'm saying, what are my goals? If I can film, create, and inspire. Create and inspire are the main goals. You see, so that's why I'm focusing there. Now, instead of, I'm not a widget, writing is one of those things you have to be mentally up for it. So I'm saying play with writing. Do you know how much pressure that verbiage takes off of me? And I reminded myself up here, write from your heart. I want to get back to enjoying it instead of feeling like it's a task. And right now I feel like it's a task. So I've given myself 2 hours there. I don't have as much time next week, but that's okay. And then I gave myself a day for technical tasks, and I'm going to reward myself maybe with some tea out. Of course, 4th of July, I'm in the States. That's going to be fun. And I put work here, but I'm making it creative. Maybe like today, I'll film, but it's coming from a very different place. Like, oh, I got to film. Oh, I have to write down tasks. It's a total mind shift. As long as you know what you have to do, it makes a difference. We're going to have some creative fun on Saturday, journal. And then I added in, let me see here. I've got all these stickers. So this I came across. This is an old food one. I don't know why I bought it, but you know what? I have it in here, as you can see, and that kind of works, I think. Then I've got my old summer stickers, and of course, Mojo Jojo Plans, whom I love. And then we also have this old one, Bold and Bright. Maybe I'll throw in some stickers over here just for summer fun. But you know what? I feel like, what do I want to say? I feel like I'm having fun and I'm enjoying. And I guess that's the main thing is, you know, if you just make your life a series of tasks, which we know adulting is a series of tasks, but maybe, just maybe, we can jazz it up a bit and focus on longer term goals rather than just the immediacy of a checklist. There's nothing wrong with checklists. If you need to do them, by all means do that. But there's also nothing wrong with stepping back and saying, you know what, I think I can do more and I want to do more. So I think we're going to end it here, but I'm going to end this part of the video. Now I need to grab my A5. So this is my first Filofax A5. It's one of my favorite places to be. I can't even begin. We have to get everything set up here. And so let's get into July. And as I said, I'm filming this the Friday before. I'm going to drop this. I still have to do my dashboard. But as you can see, I had my Filofax Fest. That's dropping tonight. Never mind, it just gets, there's a lot, but I had already decorated these 2 weeks, and I used an Agenda 52 sticker pack, which of course don't buy anything unless it's on sale. just some advice. So I really don't need to decorate whatsoever, but I need to focus in on larger picture, and this is really where it hit me. So I'm going to start with the 4th of July, okay? And I want to find, I have a red Tombow, and I'm going to put in here Happy July 4th, just for fun. Okay, and I know we're going to be doing things in our community, and we're going to have fun. So it's going to be downtown day, and fun. And the main, and this is where I changed how I do things. What's my main focus that day? First off, I'm grateful to live where I do. I'm grateful for all kinds of things. I'm happy to celebrate the birth of our independence in the States. But I also want to focus on our joy and gratitude. I know that sounds a little bit like, oh, okay, whatever, sure, Jan. No, really, come up with a focus for every single day. Keep that front and center, and all of a sudden your tasks become so much less. Trust me on this, friends. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I brought you in a little closer here. So now I'm looking, I have my goal planner there just so I sync up what I'm doing and how I did it this past week, and how I'm going to do pretty much the same thing, okay? Monday is going to be cleaning and organizing and spaces, rooms, what's the word I'm looking for? Getting, caught up after the weekend. You know what I mean? Like you have to get your house in order. And that's the overarching goal here. And I should put an arrow on these, is keeping our home nice. Why do I write that out? That seems so weird, because I get up in the morning, I check my planner, and I'm like, oh, my focus is on the house today. I ran that pen a little bit. My focus is on the house today. I need to do this. On Tuesday, what I'm going to do is work on exercise and self-care. And that means meal planning, work out. I'm gonna work on my hair care and my skin. And really what the big thing here is, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna work out, I'll figure that out, but the main goal is staying healthy. I have a chronic illness, and it's really, really important I take care of my body. You see how this is different from a lot of, I don't know. Anyway, this day is going to be all about, again, more house in order kind of thing, but I'm going to work on baking, shopping, etc. So this is a task I'm adding in: grocery store, meals. I'm meal planning here because it's part of self-care, but I'm going to make sure check the ingredients. And what's my main focus here for this day? Okay, obviously providing us with health healthy and good meals. If I get up, hear me out. If I get up and say to myself, gee, I got a food shop, I need to bake, and then I get lost in the list. But if I sit there and say, no, today I am taking care of my family. I'm going to provide healthy and good meals for them because A, I love to cook. I do love to cook. It's what I do. See what I mean? So my focus Monday, keeping our house nice, tidy, livable, happy space. Focus on Tuesday is staying healthy. Again, exercise, self-care, so forth. This is providing us, as I said, healthy, good meals. And then joy and gratitude as my focus for July 4th, and patriotism, of course, isn't a bad thing. And now we move on to Friday. What I really want to do here is weekend prep. So that's going to be my main goal, okay, for a weekend at home and fun. That's my focus. So I'm going to obviously do some cooking, but I'm also it's going to be self-care too, if you will. So I'm going to get ready, house and food ready for the weekend. I'm also going to make sure I get my steps, and not to forget self-care, right? I think that would be great. And if I recall in my goal planner on Tuesday, I want to get out a little bit. So I might go out and get some tea out. And here I think other than work, I'll be home. And then Saturday, I love Saturdays. I'm going to have a day of relaxing and I'm going to craft. And what's my goal? My goal is for myself, okay? It's my family's a focus, but I also have to focus on myself, and the same goes for you. And I'm going to work on my creative space, and heart equals joy. You have to be fulfilled in yourself before you start fulfilling everybody else's needs. I've done the other way. It doesn't work. And I'm focusing plenty on family. I'm focusing on our home. It's not like anybody or anything is getting neglected. And then, of course, my focus on, you know what else I want to do in here? Faith. I do that every day, but I'm going to really set up my faith studies. And on Sunday, my focus is always God, Jesus, focus on our blessings. And to that end, there's church, faith study, and grill. Although he does the grilling. Now I have a little summer bucket list I decided to add in here. I thought it was cute for the first week. So let me write that down real quick. Okay, my summer bucket list: beach time, lake time, dinners outside, ice cream. I'm always up for ice cream and walks, and I'm going to enjoy the process. Friends, this is a new way of planning for me. Let me bring you up a little bit. Whoops, sorry. And again, start with your goal for the day, your overarching goal. You can fill in your tasks, but what I see in this, to be honest with you, is a much healthier way of going about it. If your life is an endless series of tasks, you're going to get burnt out, you're going to get tired, you're going to be cranky. But in the morning when I wake up, and on Saturday, I'm like, hey, I have time for creative space. And even Friday, as I wrote my other planner during my working hours, it's going to be creative time. I'm nurturing my soul, I'm nurturing our home, and I'm feeling so much better about doing all the things. So thanks for being here, planner friends. I hope you have a great week. And as always, I hope I inspire you. Bye, planner friends.